going on, dude? What you got over there?
What's up, my friend? Just sipping on a Autark IPA on this frigid, cold, rainy evening in Buffalo, New York. Go Sabres! Yeah. It's I think the weather's going to start sucking here soon.
Well, guess what though? At least this week you get to go to Gainesville, right?
Yeah. I'll be in landlocked Gainesville, Florida. Gonna hang out with a bunch of new friends and a bunch of old friends, and stoked for that. Yeah, stoked to get away from the weather that we have going on up here in Buffalo for sure.
Yeah.
How's everything in your neck of the woods up in Clark's Vegas?
Not too bad. Little getting comfortable weather. It's in the 60s, so I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Break out the hooded sweatshirts, man.
Yeah, I got so many of them damn things. I have an H2O one that I did not let you buy, so you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I appreciate the one that you did let me buy.
I kicked myself in the ass because I want it now. Yeah. So anyway, Eric, what we got going on today?
Man, we're gonna be chatting with two fellas from Nashville, a punk band called the Maerens, and we've got Toby and Joseph, and stoked with. Seems like they're dropping a single every other week, if not a little bit longer. But everything's sounding great, and totally stoked to hear more for sure.
Well, let's bring them on and let's fucking talk to them.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right.
What's up, dudes?
Ladies, welcome to the stage, Toby and Jules.
That was pretty bootastic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it was my first podcast.
This is your first podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry. No.
It's all downhill from here, man. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Well, welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Toby. Welcome back.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back, because sometimes people don't want to come back. No.
Yeah. And I was quite inebriated that night. During the second self show.
We all were.
Yeah. That was. That was fun.
Who had the mixer? Was that
that was Nate.
Nate had the mixer already. The jalapeno margarita.
Jalapeno cucumber. Yeah. A little spicy, a little cool.
Yeah, and he grows it all in his yard. It's crazy.
What? Margarita he grows in his yard? No.
Yeah. He's got a margarita machine in his yard.
Java, all that kind of stuff.
Like in East Nashville is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cacti in East Nashville.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I know. Lots of pricks.
There's definitely some of those as well.
What's up, dudes?
Oh man, not much. Good to have you guys on the show tonight. Totally digging the new songs that you guys have been pumping out. So
thanks, man.
Yeah. Totally stoked to hear. Stoked for the final mixes to hurry up and get processed for Kerosene, because I want to say I never knew the name of that song while seeing you guys a handful of times that I did. But that song really, really stuck out in the set to me. So when Toby shared me the unfinished version yesterday, I was listening to it yesterday. I listened to it today at work, and solid fucking song. I can't wait for you guys to be able to share it with the world, bring it into life and whatnot. And
that song that's about to come out, that's probably my favorite song, and I think that's like kind of what set the standard for like our sound. I think like it's just kind of a little creepy and kind of has that kind of thing, and it's not fast punk rock like we're all used to. It's just kind of more rocking,
very moody. very very moody sounds for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of our favorites as well. And I'm stoked to hear that you like it, because we didn't know exactly how the rest of, like, like when you write songs and you're just like, hey, we like it, but that doesn't mean everybody else is going to like it. You know what I mean? Like it's gotten good reception, when we played it live and stuff. So we're stoked to see how it happens whenever we like release it, the final mixes and stuff, see how everybody feels. And we're actually going to be filming a music video for it pretty soon too. So we're
Oh hell yeah!
Oh fuck yeah, yeah, nice.
What's
Yeah,
the
so
concept for the video?
Say that again.
What's the concept for the video?
So we don't know quite yet. My brother is actually a videographer, and he does music videos for a lot of bands and stuff. So like, we were originally going to shoot the video this weekend, but the place that we had booked fell through. So now we're going to push it back a little bit, but we're going to have a meeting about it, and he's got a couple of like ideas and stuff he wants to run by us and see, exactly what we want to do and what we're cool with, and like kind of see what everybody's vibing on and everything. So we'll get solidified on a theme and all of that here pretty soon. But if you look at like my brother's videos, like I think it's like adamsettlefilms.com or whatever, he shoots for all kinds of different artists and stuff like that. So like, any kind of video you can imagine, like he's pretty much done.
Can I ask you a quick question? You just said Settled, and that's obviously your last name.
Yep.
Do you guys have any family in Clarksville?
Not that I'm aware of. Like, I've been on like social media before, and I've like seen other people with my last name, but like I'm not aware if I have any like relation to them unless they're like distant or something.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Settles up here in Clarksville.
Yeah, I think that was a name whenever Americas were getting settled. Like it was just kind of like a beginner like last name. You know what I mean? So it's just like
you're a settler.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, but we could be related in some way. So never know.
Hell yeah. No,
unless they suck and you're like, fuck that guy, I don't know him.
Well, I did get on, I was curious, so I got on ancestry.com and I gave my sample, well, I gave the wrong sample first, and then they said, oh, that's not the right one. And then
you
I said,
beat me to
it.
Yeah. Was it a sperm sample?
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, you want that sample? Oh, okay, cool. And then once I gave them the right sample, they were just like, oh, okay. And then I found some people like on there, and I was just like, yeah, they don't seem very cool. I don't really care about connecting with them.
Did you have to pay for both both samples getting sent out, or did they get you to?
Unfortunately, yeah. They weren't happy with the first sample. So
they're like, what the fuck is this? This is not saliva. This is.
There might have been some saliva.
Yes, it could be some saliva. Yeah.
Why did he send toothpaste? Gross. So, you guys, I remember how long was it that you put the first two songs on the streaming platform? It was just was it Roman Streets and Start Again? Mm-hmm. It's been a minute since those. I think I was still living in Nashville when those came out. And then
that was a while ago.
And then Social City Radio was dropped maybe a month ago, month and a half, and then Wilford Road. Both of those. I mean, not taking anything away from the first two songs that you guys released, but I was like, I wanted to hear Kerosene. I was like, why didn't fucking Toby put that out? Yeah.
Teasers.
Yeah.
Teasers.
Yeah, no, it worked. It worked. Yeah. It was definitely a cock tease. But yeah, so what's the process that you guys got going on right now as far as getting these certified toe tappers out?
Well, I'll let Toby get into the theatrics of that, because when we first released the first 2 songs, we were kind of messing with the equipment a little bit. We kind of borrowed some equipment, kind of did this, kind of did that, and we were just kind of seeing what we could do. And so like we kind of messed with it a little bit, and then as time went on, and we were just like, hey, this is kind of something we want to get like a little bit more serious about. And like, as far as, because not to like the people who like do like home recordings and stuff, like we've paid lots of money for those things. Okay. And like Toby went to school for that. Mark went to school for that. So it's just like, and we've been in bands for over 20 years. So it's like, not to take away from the people who do that, because they do have an art form that they have practiced. But we also have guys who went to school for it. And, we all have been in the studio before, so we know what's up. So like, I think once like Toby got, like, he was like, I'm going to get serious about it, and I'm going to like buy the right programs, and like, we're going to get the right mics, and like, here we go. And then like, he really just took the reins on it and was just like, messaged us and was just like, hey, come and fucking record your parts. And I'm just like, I'll do that. Here I come. You know what I mean? And then like, so he's kind of taken like the forefront of that, and like with these new singles. And you can, as I think you guys can hear the difference between the old ones and the new ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's basically like, like you can spend a shitload of money and go into a studio and everything, or like, well, fuck, I got the knowledge and stuff. I kind of know how to do it, and might as well figure it out. I could probably make it work, at least is something to release, just to get it out there. It might suck. It might be better. I don't know. But the thing is like, we spent money on gear and microphones and all this shit. And we were just like, well, fuck it. Let's see what we can do. And so I just been kind of mixing these songs. And I think like the first one we released, I think the second one sounds better. And then like now the third one is even sounding better. It was just getting better and better. So I'm learning how to record these bands myself, or record us myself. And just saying, we're working class, we have full-time jobs outside of this. So it's like, we don't have $10,000 to spend on recording budgets and
right. Yeah.
Mastering and all of that. So I was like, well, I got a laptop and 16 channels I can put in here. Well, fuck it. Let's try it.
Yeah. We're not on a label. We're bringing DIY back.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah. For sure. Yeah.
And
fucking Drastic tours too much. So, it's not like you can just wait around for Drastic Sounds to be open. So,
right.
gallivanting all around, being all in less than Jake, it's like,
yeah, we're not that good. We're trying to get that good.
So you were saying, Toby, that obviously we're all working class, blah, and we got jobs, but you also have another band as well. What about you, Joe? Do you have another project as well, or is this band your only project you got going on?
No. So like, I have a cover band that I just recently got asked to join again, that I used to play in, or I filled in for like years ago. So it's kind of like, we do like, it's a nostalgia band, as you will. So we just do like punk rock covers and stuff like that. So like, that's the other band that I play in, which does require, some time or whatever or whatnot. But like, I'm also busy in my, personal life with my other hobbies and stuff. So like, I like to run marathons and, stuff like that. So that training requires a little bit of time as well. So we get to Maerens when we can, it's not as much as I'd like to, but we make time for it.
Dude just finished his second marathon 30 minutes ahead of your first one.
Yes, sir.
No. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
Do it.
Shit. Yeah, I don't even think I would run if I was being chased, man. It depends on how many are chasing me and what's chasing me. Yeah.
Well, it's a lot cheaper than therapy, so you know.
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
How much does a marathon cost?
Well, I mean, at its base, like generally, you're gonna have to like pay around $130 to register. You know, and then you got to think about like your shoes. So like, I mean, a good pair of marathon shoes costs about like around $250, and they're good for about 4 marathons. They're good for about 100 miles. And then, you know, if it's out of town, which most of the time they are, because, you know, your town's marathon is only like once a year.
Yeah.
You're probably going to pay for hotels and then, you know, the travel expenses and that kind of stuff. So like, it is a simple sport, but it also, to run one of these events, it costs hundreds of dollars.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot like playing in bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't get anything from running a marathon except for like, you know, like blisters and a shitty shirt and a medal. So, you know.
Very similar to playing in bands.
Is it a high?
And there's no free beer in marathons. Every once in a while, you'll come around the corner and somebody will hand you a beer or a shot or something, you know. But for the most part, you know, depending on where you're running, like, you know, it could be a dupe or it could be a party, you know.
Is it like a? Do you get? Is it like a when you run these marathons? Is it a high that you get when you do it?
Yes, it is, because like, especially for me, like I train by myself most of the time. So whenever I get into like a race atmosphere, like your adrenaline is pumping like the night before. So like you don't sleep the night before. And then you get up and like a lot of times there's like time change. Like I just ran the one in Chattanooga on Sunday. So they're an hour ahead of us. So I had to get up at like 4 a.m. What my body would consider, you know. And then, you know, you got to try to eat something. And then when you start running, like the one in Chattanooga, like it was raining and it was windy and it was muddy. And, you know, and then like, so it's like, I don't know if it's like a high or if you just feel like you're in Vietnam. Like, like it's something, I'll tell you that.
It's crazy because like nowadays, you know, as we get older, I tend to see more people that, all right, my goal is when I turn 50, I'm running a marathon. And I see a lot of people do that. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be 50 in like a week. And I'm like, I couldn't do a marathon in a week, but I would have to train for it. I mean, I would get myself into shape, but I'm like, damn, I couldn't do it. I could probably do like what's the smallest marathon you can do? Like,
you can do like a 5K.
Yeah, what's that, like 2.5 miles?
3.2.
3.2?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I could probably do that. It'd probably take me all day, but I could do it. You know?
I mean, you could walk a marathon if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, because I walk my neighborhood in the morning, and it's 2 miles. So I do that in the morning, and I do that in about 45 minutes. So not too bad.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, like running is just like, you know, playing music. I mean, you start out and then, you know, you got to build up the calluses. You got to get the muscle memory. And then, you know, it's one of those things to where it's just like you stay consistent with it. And then the next thing you know, you're just like, hey, I still don't think I'm any good at this. And then, you know, you're fucking doing something. You're like, I still feel the same way about playing guitar. I'm just like, I'm not a fucking good guitar player, but I've been doing it for 20 years. And then like I get to play on stages and do stuff and people let me do it. And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess it's just muscle memory. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Yeah, and also goes into like the singing too. Like you can blow your voice out too early, so you have to pace yourself and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
for sure. I mean, it's just, you know, your body can adjust to. You can really do anything you want to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Do you guys? So you know, you're talking about shows. Do you guys remember your first show you played?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Where was it at? And where was it at? And who? And how old were you?
Like personally, my first show.
Yeah.
So my first show was at my high school. It was a high school talent show.
Okay.
We did I remember I would be at lunchtime, and then a friend of mine, he was super cool dude. Like he had like I think he was like 15 and had a black flag tattoo, and I don't know how he got it. But like
he had a cool older brother.
yeah. He was super fucking cool. I thought he was, and he was just like, "Hey man, have you ever like thought about singing in a band?" And I'm just like, "No, of course not." And he was just like, "Well, hey, like we're gonna do this Blink-182 song in the talent show. Do you want to, sing it?" And I didn't even think about it. I was just like, "Yes, I'll do it." Like I was just like, I'll do this, because like I'd always kind of like, even before I was in a band, like I wrote poetry and like wrote melodies and like stuff like that. And so when someone asked me if I wanted to sing, especially like, I love Blink-182, I was like, well, fuck yeah, I'll do this. So like that was my first band, and like led to my first show was we did Stockholm Syndrome from the self-titled album.
Okay.
And I even played the piano. Like my dad played piano, and he was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, can you show me how to play the intro to this?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, it's just 2 chords and this." And then he showed me on the piano, and I was like, "Sweet." And then we actually even had like the girl that like I was in love with in high school. She did the poetry aspect of it. So like I went and like, was playing piano like while she was doing this. And then I was just like, oh my God, like this is amazing. And then like we tried to like do like as soon as, because in the track there's like this swell before the track actually starts from the beginning to like when the song is. Yeah. So like I had to play the piano and then like run backstage. So like the video that you see of me in my first like talent show, like you see the curtains open and then you see me like rush on the stage. And then the guy who was next to me, who was also doing vocals, his mic didn't work. So he stole my microphone. So when I got on there, my mic wasn't working. So I went over and I stole his. And then so like I was like having to act on my feet and stuff. It was a pretty stressful first show, but I think I did a pretty good job.
What about you, Toby?
I was trying to think of my first like real show. Like I had like the talent shows and everything. Like there was funny, like the first time I ever played it in front of people was Stay Together for the Kids from Blink-182.
Nice.
I was like way young. And it was the first real show I did was like at an actual venue. I was 15, I think. So like our parents drove us to the venue. This is an actual like Cobra style venue in Battle Creek, Michigan. And it was like a Wednesday night, nobody's there. I think we were the only band playing or something. And it was like, we went up there and we had a few originals, and then we mostly play like covers, like punk rock covers. And like, we did this one, we did Fire by Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, shit.
I could put the fucking guitar behind my head.
Nice.
And like all these rednecks at the bar were like, what the fuck? Look at this guy.
Yeah, they love that shit.
Yeah, that was probably my first like real actual venue show. 15 years old.
Nice.
I did when I went to school, when I was going to school in California, we had a talent show, but it was a lip sync talent show. So it was all lip syncing. So me and my friends, we did Rollins Band. What Am I Doing Here from the album Lifetime. Yeah. And I was the drummer. Okay. I didn't know how to fucking play the drums, but hey, we were lip syncing. So I was just like, just like I was playing the drums. At the end of the song, it's like you hear the cymbals, just like shh. I get off the fucking drum stool, walk around to the front of the fucking drums, playing the fucking thing around, and then I sit back down and I was like, threw my sticks out and then walked off the stage. The song wasn't done. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's one reoccurring thing about this podcast is for some reason, and I just popped in just now talking about this drumming segment. I always have a drumming story about myself, and I don't even play the fucking drums anyway. I play bass. And that's another drumming story I have to add to my drumming collection of fucking stupid shit that I've done. Like I recorded a song with a band for the first time when I was like 16, recorded the drums, didn't use no kick. Because I didn't realize you had to.
So how do you feel about that as a bass player?
I feel like I still don't use the kick when I play. And then when
we don't need no stinking kick.
When I started playing bass, buddies of mine were like, "Hey, we need a bass player," and I was like, "I can't fucking play bass." It's like, "We'll teach you, and if you forget, just follow the kick."
Yeah.
And I was like,
"What kick?
Yeah, what
kick? What's this kick drum?
Yeah.
Why does everybody keep talking about this damn kick drum?
Where's this kick coming from? Yeah, show me this kick."
But it's
call me Warren. Oh, man.
My name's not. Yeah, that's a great movie. Now,
Believe it or not, they actually make this thing called a double kick.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Alex Van Halen? Doesn't he have like 4 pedals?
Yeah.
He's probably got like 2 double kicks that do like the up and down.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I can't even.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing is I can't keep the fucking I can't do my foot with the kick, and I can do everything else just fucking fine. I'm going to hire somebody to be my my bass kick guy, you know. So
it was crazy. Like I've been getting into like hardcore, like more hardcore shit lately, and like metal. Obviously, I've always been a metal fan, but like, you know, it always seemed like metal drummers had like this huge, gigantic drum set, and then like double kick and everything, just tons of toms and cymbals and everything. And I'm like watching guys do this now with like just like a punk rock kit, like a 4-piece, like 2 crashes and riding a hi-hat, and they're just doing all the blast beats and shit, and it's fucking insane anymore what these guys are doing now. It's just like every time I was like, oh my God, look at this fucking drummer. He's doing the same thing the fucking Nick Barker from Dimmu Borgir used to do back in the 90s. Early 2000s.
Yeah, the first time I saw MXPX, it was at Rocket Town when Rocket Town was over in Cool Springs. Wow. And I had, I was in a punk rock band at the time up in Clarksville. And just Yuri's speed on the drums was freaking, mind-boggling for my 18-year-old, 19-year-old self. So after the show, I go up to him and he's packing up his gear because this is probably teenage politics. This is before they went big with Life in General, and the rest was history. But I asked Yuri, I was like, hey, man, I'm a drummer and I've been thinking about, getting into a double kick pedal. Which one do you use? And he's like, I don't use a double kick pedal. And I was just like, yeah. What? Like, okay, I need to practice more is what you're saying. Thanks, buddy. Nice to meet you.
I don't remember which song it is on the new Blink album, but Trav, he was fucking doing double kick, man. And I was like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from, dude?
Yeah, he has a double pedal.
I was like, Jesus
Christ.
Yeah, dude, he was mowing these motherfuckers, dude. And then he even does vocals on this album too, which fucking blew my mind.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a song that was supposed to be on some other album, but they went ahead and he's had it in his back pocket, and they're like, we can do it here. But yeah, he's
supposed to be a Boxcar Racer song.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You put double kick in it. I heard that, and I was like, "Whoa, Travis Barker's doing double kick." I thought that
Boxcar Racer is also very underrated.
Fuck, dude, they're so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And they only did like a half a tour, right? Or like a couple, like a 1 or 2 tours, if that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Boxcar Racer, I would say too, is probably an influence for Maerens. I would say.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
very
I can hear that.
Yeah, very much so.
I can
Boxcar
totally hear
Racer,
that.
was a huge, like that album, like front to back. I love
banger.
that album. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's so funny because like that Blink, they split up, and then you got Travis in the middle. It's like, do I go with mom or do I go with dad?
Poor guy.
And
Yeah.
he goes with both, and
Travis
he does
is
a band
supposed to
with
play
both of
drums,
them.
man.
Huh?
Yeah, Travis just wants to play drums.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's a great
Yeah.
fucking drummer. So like he gets into the situation that a lot of drummers get into, to where like you find a good drummer and you're just like, no, they're mine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like, bass players are the same way.
Was
Well,
that
good
ringing
bass,
bells?
good bass players.
Yeah.
That know what a kick is.
Yeah.
I need to check out that Boxcar Racer again tomorrow, though. That was a solid record for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was a good one.
What's kind of funny too is like I was.
Go ahead, Toby.
What I was going to say was I think it's kind of funny too, like how it seems like just like this past year and like maybe the year before, like it seems more recently I'm seeing way more pop punk kind of shit. It was like always like, because I've played pop punk, I grew up on it, and it was like, all right, whatever. Like all my bands were kind of, you could consider pop punk, and now it's like well back then it was always like, oh well, you pussy, pop punk, it's not like hardcore or whatever. And like now it seems like, oh, I love Blink-182. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
Right? Yeah.
Well, it's also too like, you got bands like Fall Out Boy, who everybody in that band is either from a fucking metalcore band or a hardcore band or a fucking punk band, and now they're all in the Fall Out Boy. It's just like
Newfound Glory.
Yeah, everybody knew Newfound Glory was from fucking hardcore and punk bands too.
Yeah, dude, Newfound Glory had breakdowns before people knew what, like the mainstream knew what breakdowns were. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Too. Yeah. And like now it's like a whole genre. It's like the story so far, that band, it's like, it sounds like early Newfound Glory.
I mean, that band, the story so far, they've been around for what, probably 20 years now?
Oh, at least. At least, yeah. I would say 25, maybe.
Well, yeah. Didn't that band, like when they were shooting videos and shit like that, didn't like one of their like lead guitar players wear like a bandana and he had like a white like metal guitar with like fake blood? Like the paint job was like, it was white with like blood all over it. Am I thinking of the same band?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think bands
probably either them or like a Treyu or somebody like that.
It's a Treyu. You're thinking it's a Treyu because when they played either Warped Tour or the Ozfest, they did the Human Pyramid, and he gets up there and he's just fucking shredding.
Oh, Big Dan.
Yeah,
Big Dan. He's the little guy in the
yep.
And he has the headband.
Yep, the Japanese headband. Like
that's right. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that guitar he has is his signature guitar, because they have those out there.
Yeah. No, that was a sick guitar. Yeah. Do they still have a venue in Clarksville called the Warehouse?
It closed down 2 years ago, and it hasn't done anything since. Did you play there?
I did back in the day, like when I was in like metal bands and
What
stuff.
bands?
I was in a band called Death of a Salesman.
Okay.
We played at the Warehouse, and we also played at, was it called the Coup?
Yep, the Coup.
And then
was it the downstairs where they had like a ramp and the stage had like a coping bar on it?
I can't remember. And then was it like Ice House at one point or something?
Okay, that's the last one. Yeah, that's a different one. But yep, that was the Ice House.
But Ice House, I think I was in a band called the Blood Boys. I think we played there before it closed down. It was Ice House in Clarksville.
The Coup was probably the dopest venue ever. And it's sad that it went, but they moved on and they did, they all moved on with their lives. And now one of the dudes in there does lighting for shows. He just got off tour at Billy Idol. The other the other guy does like the lighting and video for just got off tour for the last year and a half with Judas Priest. So it's
Fuck.
like, and they're like, all right. And then one of them is a realtor in Nashville, and she's doing big things down there. But they're all still doing shit, and they're still doing their thing with music, except for her, you know. But to be on tour with Judas Priest for fucking almost 2 years is wild.
Yeah, that's rad.
That's
Cool, rad.
yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yo, Russ.
Yeah, fly on the wall on that tour.
Well, hold before you
Is-
say anything, Eric. I want to
Yeah.
let you know too, Joe, that Eric, and this was said on the Second Self one. Eric used to be the house band for the Warehouse when he was in his younger days.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They would be like, "You want to play?" And he's like, "Sure."
Yeah. The band that I was in, we always hung out at the Warehouse. So if a band like dropped off or didn't
band?
show up, yep, Freeloader, yep, that's us.
Freeloader.
Yeah. It was we're 4-piece for a hot minute, then we became a 5-piece. It was a little Descendants, a little Lagwagon.
For sure.
Like shit, mid-90s. But speaking of the Warehouse, do they still have the signs up that say the Warehouse?
No, somebody has it, and I wanted to try to I wanted to get a picture of it to show you to take for your brother to let him know. Hey,
or if you could find whoever has that, because my brother painted the original signs for the Warehouse because we both grew up in Clarksville, and my brother's first band, or the band that my brother was in, I think they played like early days of the Warehouse. So yeah,
was that the polyester or whatever band?
Suede Tattoo.
Suede Tattoos, yeah.
With David Gerke and Josh Rouse and Charles Irwin and Kaylee Jenkins. Yeah. Can't remember. I can't believe I remember everyone's fucking first and last name. Yeah, and fuck Josh.
I played a very tiny show there. I played drums in this like rock and roll kind of band.
Okay.
Terrible. But I was like, at least I got to play the Warehouse. So
yeah,
at
dude.
least I'm a part of it.
I will say this. I played some of my favorite shows at the Warehouse. Like some of my favorite shows were at the Warehouse, you know. I guess because too, they were really cool with us there, you know. I've had some bad times at that place, but you know, for the most part, it's been pretty good. But I mean, now Clarksville has no venues except for the Rebel House, which is great for that. But you only get like one show a month because she breaks it up and takes care of everybody, you know. So it is kind of hard for bands to play, you know.
Done. Yeah, I think she does a cool job of running that place.
She does a great job, man. And to think about, it's just her, you know, and she does it all. Bartends and runs the business and books the shows, you know. She's cool people, man.
Yeah.
You need to. Now we got to get. I know. So look, I don't know if you guys aren't playing. Second Self isn't playing here in November, are you? In Clarksville?
I don't think so.
Okay, I might have looked at the flyer wrong, but there's a good show coming. Rough Dreams and somebody else are coming, and it's my birthday, and I won't be in town. And I'm like, fuck, that's twice that they played in Clarksville after we interviewed them, and like we interviewed them 2 days later, they're playing Clarksville, had no idea. Now
Rough Dreams.
Now they're playing again, still can't.
Rough Dreams is good boys.
Yeah, we're just those guys.
I think when we talked to them, they were doing a cover of, was it Smashing Pumpkins, Eric, that they were going to cover, or Soundgarden? Deftones.
Yeah.
It was Deftones.
Yeah, I did hear that.
It was that makes sense. Good. Thank God. Yeah. I hope it wasn't Soundgarden.
Yeah, Soundgarden. Yeah, I need somebody to do a Soundgarden cover because that doesn't get done, you know?
Well, you can't hit. I mean, that's like saying, hey, man, you know, cover this Journey song. You've got two iconic lead singers with like vocals that cannot be. You really got to have your chops down if you're going to sing.
Yeah. But if you do, like, if you change it up and do it more like,
do it your style. Yeah, for sure.
I think a good cover for a good Soundgarden version would be like a ska cover of like, what the fuck is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Johnny Cash killed it with Rusty Cage.
Oh fuck yeah.
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 Dude, those Johnny Cash covers were fucking sick.
Dude, there
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
a bad one on there. You did.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the footage last month when Trent Reznor did Hurt and he fucking just broke down in the middle of the stage in fucking tears?
I
Like,
believe it.
I mean, because like now you're singing, yeah, it's your song, and then when what Trent Reznor said about Johnny Cash's version is it's now his song,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now he's basically it's like now he's covering his, but
very
it's-
much so.
that's
fucking rad, man. That's respect right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Trent. That's awesome.
Has any of you guys ever seen Cash?
No,
No.
unfortunately not. Nope.
Man, me neither.
I saw
Again,
Willie. I saw Willie. That was one of my biggest.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
With John
Nice.
Fogerty.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I thought it was
yeah.
pretty cool. I saw him. It was me and Mark actually from Maerens, and we this was when we were still living in Michigan. We went to DTE and in Detroit, and it's basically like the Ascend in Nashville,
Okay.
Yeah.
just big amphitheater, and John Fogerty had this huge drummer, right? This huge drum set. But Willie Nelson opened up for John Fogerty. So there's like this huge drum riser to like fit this guy's set. And all he comes out with is a snare drum and brushes.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, man. Just a snare drum.
yeah.
I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys about this because this is a question that I've never asked, and I've always wanted to ask people. What's your guys' take on backlining?
All right. I have two takes on backlining.
So do I.
So, A, backlining is efficient depending on the gear. B, backlining gives all of the lazy motherfuckers an excuse to be lazy. I don't like the attitude of showing up to the show or being like, hey, who's backlining? And then nobody wants to bring your gear. It's just like, I'll bring my gear. And then if you don't need it, we won't use it. But I don't like the idea of taking advantage of the backline. But if there's good gear, and if you're in a community to where you're rotating whose gear you're backlining, I think it's perfect.
The only thing I have, it's like everyone's they backline, they'll have all their cabs up, but then they only have the one drum set, right? So what's the purpose? Because you have to still take down the fucking drums, put the other drums back up, and now you have all these cabs that are just still sitting up there when you could still get the cabs put up faster than the drums can, and you have more space on the stage.
Yeah. So are you really saving time? No, you're giving people an excuse to be lazy.
Yeah. And then what do you do when you're lazy? You sit there and get more hammered.
Yep, exactly. Bring your fucking gear to the show, and then if you don't need it, then don't use it.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless it's a Ampeg, SVT.
I was just about to say.
Yeah. Because I want to say there were many shows that like either LTD or Blacklist Royals did with Stuck Lucky. And me and Andy would always just switch out our heads. One of us would bring the Ampeg, one of us would be unlucky enough to bring it. And it would just stay up on stage,
So also a benefit of like, if everyone brings their gear, because like we've played shows before to where like I'll show up to a show and then someone didn't know that there was a backline. So you got extra cabs, and I like go, great, bring your cabs. We're just running full stacks the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
yeah.
Just
Stack them up.
You got your cab, you got an extra speaker cable. Well, then everybody's running fucking full stacks. Let's do this.
And then the sound guy's like, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, there's a guy that quoted me years ago, and I forgot about this. I saw him at a show that Maerens played at Cobra like a couple months ago, and I showed up, and like back in the day, like when I played, I was the sound guy's worst nightmare. You know what I mean? Because like I've got like a Mesa triple rec, so I got 150 watt head, so like it doesn't, it's overkill. But like, so, like to say the least. But like he told me, he was like, dude, back in the day, like you'd hop on stage And then if like people would complain about the sound guy mix, and he'd go, "What? I don't care about the sound guy mix. You tell him like I've got my mix right here. If I don't like what the sound guy has, I'll just turn my amp up, and he can't do anything about it." And I was like, "God damn, you're right. I forgot about that. I was a dick when I was a kid."
I did the same thing. I used to do the same thing. They're like, "Can you turn down?" Just
Maybe.
roll the fingers over the knob. I'm like, we're good.
Sorry, sir, can't hear you.
I'm rocking out.
Yeah. But yeah, the Muse, that sound guy, yeah, it was good. And you got spoiled for, back in the day. Because, I mean, when I was playing at the Muse, I was like, a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like you played there, and then, like, everything was, like, kind of cool. And, like, the room was small, so you felt like you packed the house out if there was 20 people there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like it was good, but yeah, like that. But there was also some rowdy things at the Muse sometimes.
Oh yeah,
too. But
yeah, there's some good songs. Those were still cool,
Yeah, it was still fun. It was good. The Muse is good exposure for shows for sure.
I remember always.
It was a good one. Like I had a lot of good memories at the Muse. Like I had some bad ones. I've had some friends get jumped there. I locked myself out of my car for the first time at the Muse, and we went over to the
bookstore.
The adult bookstore.
Yeah, now it's the Hustler one, but it was the world's largest adult bookstore. What it was?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We went over to the adult bookstore, and I remember I talked to the guy at the counter, and I said, "Hey man, do you know how to break into a car?" And he goes, "Why are you asking?" I was like, "Because my car's locked, and I'll give you money if you can break into my car." And he goes, "Yeah, I know how to break into a car." So he came out and he looked at my car, and then he was just like, I can't break into it unless like I actually break this window. I was like, "Well, don't do it, because if it's my car, I like, so regardless, I ended up breaking into my own car." But we actually, the band that I was playing in, we had a jam part. And we were kind of trying to be like more like Mars Volta-y, like in this jam, even though we were a metal band. Like we had like this jammy session. So there was like a homeless dude that like wandered into like, because like the Muse, like the door that was by the stage, it was like facing the interstate. You know what I mean? Like, that was like the alleyway right there. So like people would just, come through and hang out or whatever. So like we were playing, and sometimes they left that door open, and there was a homeless dude who had a harmonica, and he came in, and we just welcomed him on the stage, and the homeless guy started playing harmonica while we were jamming in this metal band. But so it's great things like that at the Muse, where it's just like you can't get that anywhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember why, but the band that I was in, I was playing drums for, Small Town Death. We played with Teen Idols outside in the parking lot of the Muse.
Really?
And I'm not. It was. I guess it was like in the back parking lot or whatever.
Okay.
But we played with Teen Idols. It was the Nothing to Prove record. So it was like when they had got the new lead singer, and I was in a 3-piece band called Small Town Death, and we opened up for them. And I'm trying to rack my brain of like why the show was outside, because this was like. This was early 2000s. It was like probably 2003, 2004. Probably not even 2000. It was probably 2002, 2003. Yeah.
That sounds about right. It was like, because it was a Kung Fu Cafe at that point, I think. And then it became, after the Kung Fu Cafe, I think it just like transformed into the Muse, maybe. Is that what happened? I can't remember. There used to be a record store in the back of the Muse. There by Spat Records. They had a store in the back, and then you had like a pole dancing class upstairs, a tattoo parlor upstairs.
Oh, upstairs was so many.
Homeless fucking central. It was
upstairs was another world.
Yeah, upstairs is a whole nother. Yeah, that was like I don't know how upstairs, like how they ever. I can understand how they couldn't keep businesses up there, because like. Who the fuck knew anything was even up there? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
There was no advertisement for any of those like facilities at all.
It was the sketchiest bar in Nashville.
Yeah. And a friend of ours, you guys know Katie from like El Escapado and
yeah.
Yeah, like he tried to start a bar up there at one point too.
Oh shit, nice.
Was that towards the end, like right before like they closed it all down? There was a bar up there. I went and saw Deftones and Code Orange at the Ryman. And
what a lineup.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to see Code Orange. Actually, I think they were actually Code Orange kids still, maybe possibly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could be wrong on that. But I remember I didn't get to see them because the people I was with didn't want to go see them. And they had the tickets on the phone and I couldn't just go.
Dicks.
Yeah. But then we went to the Muse. Well, it wasn't the Muse, but we went upstairs to a bar because one of my homegirls was working there. And we had pizza because they sold pizza in there. And I'm thinking it was just probably cooked in the microwave. And we had pizza and beer in that place. But that was the last time I had been in that venue. Now it's Domino's.
Nice.
Yes,
yeah. I saw the Loved Ones there. That was a great fucking show. Yeah.
It'd be a good venue to see them.
Yeah, a lot of good bands came through the Muse too. That like people don't realize the like history that the Muse has. Like in Nashville.
Flatliners are still in there.
Oh, dude, like Fall Out Boy used to play there. AFI used to play there. Like you name it, brother. Like
dude, I used to book a bunch of fucking sick shows there, man. I
think No Doubt played there at one point.
What?
Yeah. Like I was talking to Logan one night, and then he was like, which I don't know if you guys follow Logan on social media.
What's he doing these days? He's a photographer now, right?
He's different.
I mean, he was different then, but he's even worse now.
I mean, I'm not saying that in a
bad way.
In a bad way. I'll just say like, from, I mean, we're all different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Back in the day, but like, like he seems happy, and I'm happy for him.
That's good. That's good. He was a cool dude, man. It was at the point that when I was booking shows there, he was like, "Here's the login. Just if the date's open, just put yourself down for it."
Yeah, dude. That was you got spoiled at the Muse because they would just be like, "Here's the calendar. You book your band, and then you're good." And you're like, "Okay, cool." So then, like, like after that, when nowadays, like I remember like when Rocket Town was at 6th Avenue, and then like I would drive my, demo up to them, and they'd be like, "Okay, we'll call you," and then you never got a call back. You know what I mean? So, and then you're at the Muse, and they're just like, "Hey, just tell us when you want to play."
Yep.
Well, yeah. The Muse definitely, filled that void that the Nashville punk rock scene needed after Lucy's record shop closed. And then, Lucy's closed, and then it turned into IndieNet. And then, when IndieNet went down, the Muse definitely, took over.
But you had the next gen.
Ever know about Springwater, right?
Yep.
So the Springwater, that was I think it was the first time I met Joseph.
You first met me at Springwater?
I think it was the first time I met you. It was the Blood Boys and my old band, Bowling Green.
Okay.
And we got double booked on a show.
Oh, okay. So yes, that was definitely that happened at Springwater. I remember that because that was one of the Blood Boys like last shows. And I remember like we showed up, and then like the guy was like, "I don't see why it's a big deal. It's a Saturday night, and like people are going to be out late anyway, and like defending himself." And then like he was talking shit to us, but then like we packed the house, and then like they sold out a PBR. And by the end of the night, you're just like, "You guys can play here anytime. Like anytime you want to come."
Well, it was so funny because like this show didn't start until like 11 or something.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, there was like these like, I don't want to say boring, but we were hyped up and ready to fucking go. So there was like acoustic acts that were just like going, and we're just like, bro, like my fucking dick's hard, and I'm ready to like do this damn thing.
It was a fucking podcast. It was a fucking podcast or a live stream or something, whatever. It was like songwriter night at the Springwater, and they're playing.
Oh Jesus!
And it was like
Come on.
one of Blood Boy's last 3 shows. And so like we were breaking up. So it was like one of our last 3 shows that we were playing. So like since like we were not going to be a band anymore, like I remember like people started to actually show up to the shows. And I was just like, where were you guys when the whole time we were playing? So like
shit.
We were ready to fucking go. Like, yeah, we were just like, yeah, like everybody was like packed out and they're like, wait, when's the show start? And we're like, just have a couple beers and relax and then we'll get started shortly.
I don't know how we got booked on that show, but it was Bowling Green got booked on that show, but it was that was like that's when I met you, that's when I met KD, that's when I met Joseph, that's when I met Will Green.
Mm-hmm.
Will Green was there.
Really?
Or Hero even, like
yeah, Hero is vocalist. Like I would be like, man, I can't believe Will Green was there because like I don't remember seeing him, and like I didn't meet him up until like recently when I started in this cover band with him. So like I mean, that's very interesting.
Back in those days, that was Bowling Green, which was basically just a drunk punk band. So I mean, it could have been
some kids having fun.
But yeah, it was basically like when I met all you guys, and I was like, hey, sweet. There's Joey, there's Joseph, there's KD, there's Hero, and then there's like me and Mark. Like we're all still playing music together. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember because like I remember I went up front. There was that show we played at. Was it I think it might have been in Clarksville or Murfreesboro. It might have been Murfreesboro. Was it Murfreesboro?
Yeah.
We played at that one show, and I remember I came up to you, and I was just like,
"It was a battle of the bands, yeah, or something."
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, it was a battle of the bands."
Yeah, it was.
I didn't play
Blood Boys, Bowling Green, and Creeping Cruds.
Wow, the Creeping Cruds.
Yes, it was. But I don't.
Nice.
Was it? I don't think it was a battle of the bands, was it?
Maybe that one wasn't. I played a battle of bands there. I don't know.
The only battle of the bands I played at the Muse, and I'll never play a battle of the bands again. But I remember playing it and then coming up to you and being like, "Dude, like that was a sick Alkaline Trio cover you guys did. I thought you guys did Put It All on Glass or All on Black." And you said, "No, dude, it's all on glass. It's about cocaine." And I was just like, well, it sounds like an Alkaline Trio song, and it's cool.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you came out and you were like, play it again.
Yeah. That was cool. Yeah. And I remember the Creeping Cruds, what was their old their original vocalist? What was his name? Fucking
Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Remember Blood Boys got done playing, and then we had this song called Skateboard Summer. And then he was just like, hey, whoa. Like all night long, he kept doing that to us. He was like, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. You guys did that. And I was just
fucking
like,
love that guy.
Cool.
There was one time we would do like a Black Sabbath kind of intro or whatever. And he's like, hey, don't you fucking play that again without letting me know. God damn it. He's pissed off at me. I was like, okay.
Did you guys go to the Horror Hootenanny? Is Creeping Crud still doing that? They still play that?
Oh, I haven't heard about that in a while.
Yeah.
I think that they did a Horror Hootenanny, but it was in like Franklin or something. And I don't know who all was playing it, but I always, usually Creeping Cruds, even their newer lineup has played. But yeah.
I always get them mixed up with it's not that other band in Nashville. Is it Noise Cult? Are they from Nashville?
Man, I have not heard the name Noise Cult in years.
Those two bands, I get them mixed up, but I get those two bands mixed up for some reason. I don't know why.
Man, I think the last time I played with Noise Cult, I was in the Blood Boys, which was several years ago. So I haven't heard of them since then, but maybe they're still doing something. I don't know.
I do know that the Creepy Crows, they played Dixon a lot too. I think they play out there in Dixon.
Yeah, I just always remember seeing the stickers in the end. Yeah, and I think like one of their guitar players worked at Tower, and they would always come into the Kinkos that I worked at in Green Hills and get flyers printed, and I was in like Hoptown Tigers at the time, and always talking about, oh yeah, we should do shows. Yeah, we never did. Yeah, but it was a good conversation while they're
yeah.
This is like a whole like local conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some local listeners.
Hey, do get these other people get to learn.
Yeah.
Nashville.
What Nashville's like.
Hey, Eric, you see
what's up, man?
You see what time it is?
It's time to check the score of the Sabres game, and they are losing to the. Oh, my bad. Red Wings are winning 1-0 right now.
The other one.
It's time for no wrong answers.
Ooh.
Yes, no wrong answers, where we ask you guys a slew of questions, and there is no wrong answer.
So look, you did that with my mom used to decorate front of the house for Halloween, and she had this sign on the walkway, and it said Boulevard, right? So every time me and my homie would go drive around Clarksville getting stoned, he'd be like, all right, man, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and drop you off at the Boulevard. And that's, so anytime anyone asked, hey, where's Ruslip? He would always go, the Boulevard. And even to this day, he still brings it up fucking 30 years later. But I still
that's awesome.
I said it, so I must still think about it myself.
Boulevard.
All right,
Eric. Cool. First question: Jack Daniels or Jameson?
Jameson.
All right, nice.
All right.
Let's Go by Rancid or Dookie by Green Day?
Let's go.
All right. What are you taking out on the road? Are you taking a BMX or a skateboard?
Skateboard.
BMX.
All right. What kind of skateboard? Santa Cruz or Pal Peralta, Vision, 8th Street?
I'm more of a Black Label or Zero guy.
Nice. Yeah. I still have my Vallejo 316. Yeah. That was nice.
Have you tried any of Vallejo's new board companies he's had out?
Street Plant?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think
I have not.
Anymore, but.
Yeah. I think the Everybody Skates dude is doing a lot of his old decks, all of those Street Plant boards. I think so. Yeah.
But I mean, most of the boards are made by the same distributors anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
right.
booked Mike V at the Muse for Revolution Mother. We booked them there, and it wasn't as big of a turnout as Mike V and the Rats was at Rocket Town because it's Rocket Town, so it's an all-age venue, and you can get. But so Revolution Mother didn't have a great turnout, and he was like, "Why?" We're like, no one's coming here because these parents are going to bring their children to see Mike V in a dingy old fucking venue like this, because that's what was there at the Mike V and the Rat Show. There was some older heads, but there was a lot of young kids because it's Mike V,
Yeah.
But it was an intimate evening hanging out with Mike V while he played us some tunes, so I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I enjoyed.
All right. I've got one more before I hand it over to Russ. Pullover, hoodie, or zip up?
Zip up.
Whoa! That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never heard two zip ups at one time.
Zip up, baby.
You know why I don't do zip ups? I don't do zip ups because it fucking makes my fucking gut look even that much bigger.
Oh yeah, it was like the
Because the zipper follows it, but when you wear a pullover, it just hangs over. Yeah, you're good.
kind of hide it a little bit. Yeah.
Man, I'm still just like I'm still kind of just like an emo kid, and I love the fucking zip up. And
Yeah.
Now,
But yeah, the thing is though, it's like when you take it off though, and like you got to pull it over, it shows all your fat and everything.
But then when I put the zipper on, I look fucking silly because I'm all like, oh, fuck, I can't get the damn thing. I'm gonna fight for it, you know. And no one wants to help you because they're like, I ain't helping you, you know.
Yeah, man. Now that I'm up here in the Great White North, I wear more pullover hoodies than I do zip up when I was down south. Because I put a hoodie on and it's on for fucking good until I get home.
I bet. Yeah, for sure. You probably got long johns and everything on.
Pretty soon.
On an actual, like I need to keep warm level. Yeah, definitely a pullover.
Yeah. All right, I take that back. I got one more for you before I hand it over to Russ. PBR or High Life?
High Life.
Champagne.
I might have to go with the Peepster.
Okay.
Oh. All right. 1-1. All right, cool.
Wait a second.
Russ, what do you got?
This is a whole different people on this episode because I'm talking about Toby. But remember that with the jukebox, PBR and High Life was a thing too. It was 1-1.
No, I said is PBR a good beer?
Oh, but then he say he like
James said he loves High Life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a thing against High Life because when I was in my 20s, they used to have that rewards program where like whenever you could like use it, and then they had that code on like the 12 packs, and then you could log it into the account. I wanted that High Life grill so fucking bad that like I was drinking nothing but High Life for a summer, and I had all my friends doing it. So they brought me. So I would go to parties and I would dig like the High Life things out of the trash. So I built up all these points, and then I logged online to like redeem them to get the grill. And they said, you don't have any points. And I said, bull fucking shit, I don't have any points. And then I looked into the terms and conditions, and they're like, oh, well, if you don't use your points within like 90 days, then they go back to zero. And I said, fuck you, High Life. You are.
Yeah,
I think I remember you saying that.
That's
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. Well, if the rest of the guys from Maerens are listening, for Christmas, Joe needs a High Life grill. Get together, paint that shit. That is
spray paint.
Just get a sticker and slap it on there.
Christmas gift that will keep
giving.
It's called fill in the blank. Fill in the blank.
Right.
Eric, are you back, Eric?
It froze.
Mark.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's still
junking.
Buffering.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Chapel Roan or Sabrina Carpenter?
I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is, so I'm going to pick Chapel Roan because I have taken
I know. Is it me?
I don't know who Chapel Roan is, but I know who Sabrina Carpenter is.
Sabrina Carpenter, actually, her aunt is Bart Simpson.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mexican or Chinese?
Oh, Mexican.
Mexican.
Okay.
Mexican all day, baby.
For sure.
There is a wrong answer in this one, and that is Chinese, because you can't go wrong with Mexican.
I could do Mexican every day and not have no complaints.
Hey, look who wants to come back and play with the boys. There you are.
Hey.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Well, we thought you were wanting us to fill in the blanks when you were talking, because you were like, yeah.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
What is, both of you guys, what is a perfect 10 out of 10 album?
See,
Toby heard this question, I think, before, so he can always reuse his old answer if he remembered it.
I think "Sing the Sorrow" was a 10 out of 10 album.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. That intro just sucks you in right away.
I mean, just start to finish, and then the hidden track as
Mhm.
well. I think that was great. What's another great 10 out of 10 album?
I would say for mine, it would be, I think I said it last time, but it was Megadeth, Rest in Peace.
Good album, good album. That's what got me into Megadeth, was that album, because I was a late bloomer into Megadeth, and by saying that, I was into all kinds of other metal, but Megadeth I just never really listened to, which I don't understand why. Maybe Metallica.
Or was that one, or Propagandi's Potemkin City Limits. And you know what? Just fucking Dookie, dude. Dookie is such a...
all right.
I would say Pennywise Full Circle.
Okay.
That was a very monumental album for me growing up. I mean, I basically learned how to play punk rock guitar through
Fletcher.
Through Fletcher. And then I would also say AFI, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes.
AFI's, yes. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it back. Yeah. AFI, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes.
That was their most hardcore album, I would say.
Yeah. I love that shit. God damn.
And then it was nostalgic. I wouldn't say it was a 10 out of 10, but I remember getting Bad Religion All Ages, the compilation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That made me buy all the other Bad Religion albums.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The Pennywise, the self-titled, just turned 34.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. And it's still just as fucking good then now as it is then. And you think about it, that was 91. And some of those songs, man, they started writing some songs probably late 80s in the early 90s.
We were 3 years old.
Wow. I was
How's that make you guys?
I was 17. 16.
Oh man.
Yeah. Russ and I were just now learning how to drive legally.
I still know how to do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. What's an album that you were convinced the band sold their soul to the devil and put out? And I'll give you mine because the album's just too fucking good. But Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, let's face it, it was like they fucking sold their soul to the devil or something, man. This album's too fucking good. That
album is great.
So I might be a little biased on this, but I love, to this day, I still want to find some people with me to
Oh, we freeze. There he's back.
There he is.
So another one that I really loved was Minor Threat's discography.
Dude, great stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And I still to this day would love to find some people to just do Minor Threat's discography. Because for a punk show, I think that'd probably be 36 minutes or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But I just think either them or Bad Brains, because Minor Threat got their tempo from Bad Brains. I think yes, they had to have been possessed by the devil or something, because that just fucking that fucking sparked something in me. That's the kind of shit that the movement that goes and it continues on, and it's not a part of the band. It's something that has taken, the band has let move through them like a fucking spirit, and they pass on. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of fucking shit. It's that kind of beat to where it's just when I heard All Hallows EP from AFI, Fall Children, and you hear him go, wah! And you hear that that snare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just play that snare and nothing else. And for years, Like that's all I fucking needed was just that tempo of that fucking snare, and like just that like BPM, and I was just like, you got the demon. You know what I'm saying? You got the fucking demon, like it's in you, it's going, and you're just like learning how to like do like those fucking rhythms like from Fletcher and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like punk rock really is a demon. It really fucking is.
You know what? I'm gonna say my answer to that question is Robert Johnson's Crossroads.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Taking it. Took it there.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Just
all right.
Define it. Just define it.
Yeah.
I think the band Expire, I think they used him as their album cover, if I'm not mistaken. It's just that
really?
The classic photo of him, and they just zoomed up on it. So they got like, it's pretty cool. It's a cool album cover. And then they had their shirts too with them on it. And I'm like, all right.
I like Expire. I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they're no longer around. They were good as fuck.
Well, they've expired, brother. They
Yep.
Their guitar player was in a band before Expire called Total. Fuck. Nope. I'm gonna stop.
Total Fuck.
Yeah, it's a great band. Nobody knows.
That's a great band name, man.
They're new. No,
all right, here's one for you. Three Amigos or Back to the Future?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
And yesterday was Back to the Future Day.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
October 21st.
Oh yeah.
You know, they say now if that movie happened now, we would just go back to 94. And I'm like,
fuck it. I just graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in high school. Fuck. Oh shit. Bam, there it is.
Bada bam.
Oh man. What's as a child, what was one movie that scared the shit out of you?
Jack Frost.
Does it still scare you now?
No.
Oh, okay.
But when I was a kid,
the dog in Sandlot scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Oh man.
Still would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. I remember jumping behind the recliner when the dog from Sandlot would come on.
The Beast.
Yes.
There was like a psychological thing. I think it happened with me. It was like when Jack Frost, like in the movie, like he just like became a murderous snowman while this chick was like taking a shower and fucking killed her. And so like that's why like when I wash my hair, I gotta keep my eyes open.
Oh shit.
That is pretty scary.
You
but
just
that's
said
not the one with Nicolas Cage, right?
I was thinking of the one
or Jack. Who is it?
The Jack Frost one that was a kids movie.
Yeah,
you think of that? Isn't that like Tim Allen or something like that?
No, it's somebody. I can't remember.
He was the Santa Claus.
But I was like, wait a second, when the fuck did they start killing people with that?
Yeah, dude, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the family like Christmas movie, like dad turns into a snowman or something.
It was a Keaton guy. It was Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Jack Frost.
Yes,
no, it was like the thing of the movie, like this like serial killer somehow gets into the water supply. Like,
does he like stab people with like his corncob nose or something like that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, he'd shoot like icicles out of his body and stuff. It's like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, oh yeah, this girl's like taking a shower and it's because it's water. Like all of a sudden there's a snowman and fucking murders this chick.
So you still take a shower like that? Like you still do that now? You wash your hair with your eyes open?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would never wash. It's whatever, but I would, washing yourself with a bar.
You gotta be aware, man. You gotta be aware.
I never wash myself with a bar of soap because in the movies, the woman that was in the shower that would wash herself with a bar of soap would always die. like in the shower while she was taking a shower. So I'm like, when I was a kid, I was like, man, I can't put this bar soap on me. I'm gonna get killed.
Bad juju.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Hey, man. Yeah. Whatever.
All
All right, here
right.
we go. Not your parents at all, but as a kid, who was like somebody like your hero? Like who was your hero as a kid? Not your parents.
Batman, Godzilla, and Rocky.
Fuck yes.
Who would win a fight out of the three?
Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah, because he used to beat up meat. You know what I'm saying? He'd be punching meat in the cooler.
Well, dude, like you can't beat someone who is like won't fucking quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I ain't hear no bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know no bell.
I ain't hear no bell.
That's funny because, like, yeah, for me it was Batman. Who else? I can't even think of anybody now.
Mine was Mr. T and Gator. And
Hell yeah.
now Gator, obviously Gator is not much of a hero to some people anymore. He's chopped up his wife or his ex-girlfriend's best friend and buried her in the fucking wood or wherever.
In the
and
fucking desert. Yeah,
Desert,
Joshua tree or something. Yeah.
Like
Peter Criss and Ace Frehley of Kiss were my heroes. Mostly Peter Criss, though. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Peter over Ace?
Yep. Peter Criss. Yeah. That's the reason I played drums. That was one of the reasons that I learned how to play drums was as a Kiss fan. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're superheroes.
Yeah, they were my superheroes. I didn't read comic books, really. I just collected heavy metal magazines and put their posters all over my wall when I was a kid.
Yeah, those are good days. I remember watching The Phantom of the Park, and I was
such a horrible movie.
But it's
I
horrible.
thought it was great
good,
when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember watching it when I was like 7 or 8, thinking that is the greatest freaking thing ever. And then watching it again when I was like 18, and I was almost embarrassed. Like, God damn, this is horrible.
You know who another one of my heroes was as a child was Miss Frizzle.
Oh, dude, she was hot.
What's that from?
Magic School Bus, bro.
Magic School Bus.
Was that a cartoon or was that a real show?
That was a real show.
Yeah.
Is that where the bus would go inside you?
Oh yeah.
I learned more about my body in that cartoon than anything.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, I went to public school. They didn't teach you shit there. So I watch Magic School Bus and learn everything I need.
Yep. The Magic School Bus was I think I saw a meme on Instagram. It was just like, this is the shit you watch when like your teacher showed up to work hungover on a Monday, and she's like, all right, you guys just fucking watch this. Like,
Okay, so you guys had the Magic School Bus, and Eric and I, we had this dude in the '80s who dressed
fucking Mr. Body. It was fucking
it was a
horrible.
leotard. It was a leotard, but with
I remember that.
He had all the bangs and all that
God.
shit,
Yeah, he had the Richard Simmons hair. He was horrible, man. He scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to watch that. I was like, no,
You know what? We had,
Fast.
and then we had Bill Cosby. We had Bill Cosby on the electric company, I think it was, for what he did, like picture page, and he would draw pictures for people. And then this is the best one. Then he's on obviously the Cosby Show, so we're watching this man. But think about the Cosby Show, guys. What did this dude do for a living? Do you guys know?
he was a doctor.
He was a gynecologist.
Oh,
Where was his office at?
in his house.
In the basement of his house.
Wow.
So he would come up the stairs in these episodes with taking the gloves off his hands. I'm like, that. You don't.
I just remember Lisa Bonet in that. She was like the oldest daughter, and she was beautiful. And I don't remember anything about him being a gynecologist or
Adam
coming
Sandler was on there
upstairs.
too.
What?
That's where Adam Sandler came from. He was Theo's friend.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
too, you know?
yeah.
Theo.
Theo.
Anywho, did any of y'all go to AFI?
No, I couldn't go to AFI because I had the marathon the next day in Chattanooga.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, we were in Chattanooga that night. Not
What do
sleeping anything about AFI.
What do you listen to when you're running?
So, generally, I don't listen to. So, for training purposes, I don't listen to music because I just try to make it as hard on myself as possible.
Yeah.
And I just also like to try to just like get into a rhythm of paying attention to like my cadence and my form and my breathing and stuff like that. But you get used to that, and then you put on music, and it's like taking steroids. So when I'm in a race setting, like for example, like when I was in Chattanooga, for the first 20 miles, I didn't listen to any music. But I had my headphones in my bag, and people were listening to headphones their whole time, and I could see them like suffering, and I'm just like, baby, we just getting started. Like, there ain't. So like by the time we hit like mile 21, I put my headphones in, and then like the Ghost Inside starts with their cover of Southtown from POD.
Okay.
And I go, I passed everybody for the next 6 miles, and nobody passed me for the next 6 miles. I was done. It was just, I was straight on and done, baby. So I listen to a lot of, if I'm trying to get hype, it's hardcore.
Yeah.
I'm listening to hardcore for sure. I'm listening to Every Time I Die. I'm listening to The Ghost Inside. I'm listening to Clever Tech. Like I'm listening to just like, fucking, Comeback Kid. Like, yeah.
I mean, I bet you Waking the Dead's a great album to fucking run to.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I mean, it already gets you hype that album gets you hype already.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Imagine running and listening to that album. I'm fucking like, yes. That's an album too that gets me hyped up. It's like the intro of that album gets you fucking ready to go, just like that AFI.
Yeah.
That's it's a great albums.
Sick of It All. I've done a lot of that. Run into those albums as well, and also they're fucking amazing dudes. I don't know if you ever played a show with them, but like I played a show with them in Atlanta, and like they were the coolest fucking guys like I've ever met. Like they were like legit, like like they cared about what you had to say. Like I remember like being in the green room and being like, "Is it okay if I use this towel?" And Lou's like, "Dude, it's your fucking green room. Yeah, you can use the fucking towel." You know what I mean? Like they're cool fucking guys.
Yeah. You always hear cool stories about it because I listen to Toby's podcast from H2O a lot, and he's always fucking talking about it because obviously he was their roadie for the early days. So. Yeah, I've seen them once, but that's about it. They played in Nashville with the AFI.
Yeah, I was at that show. That was at War Memorial.
Yep. They don't do many shows at that venue these days.
I haven't seen shows at that venue in years. So I don't know what they're doing.
You leaving?
I was leaving.
Oh, Eric. Okay. I was
Eric's back. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric. No,
hi, Eric.
I saw I saw Slayer and Testament at that venue.
That's a good show.
Cool. Yeah.
Wait, what venue is this?
The War Memorial.
Saw Bad Religion and Polar Bear Club there, and Against Me was supposed to play.
I saw that show too.
Was that the same show?
It was. It was supposed to be Bad Religion, Against Me, and Polar Bear Club. And Against Me dropped off. They had this was in and around the Tom transitioning into Laura, and I think that yeah, I think that's what
Marks.
there was like some inner, shit going on
Drama.
with the band.
Drama.
Yeah, but Polar Bear Club, they were so freaking good. About their record, I was so impressed by the show. And of course, Bad Religion's always great. So
Polar Bear Club, like I'm glad I got into them now because like I slept on that band for so many years, and then I finally listened to them. Like I think when I bought something from Bridge 9, I think they threw in one of their records with it. So I was like, I gave it a listen, and I'm like, like I slept on that band. I slept on Hot Water. I'm like, fuck.
From Syracuse.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's 3 hours away from me, I think. Yeah.
No, man. I think like I just think like most people, New York's only this big, and everything's so close together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's New York City. Yeah, this is like a huge fucking state.
Because Buffalo,
yeah.
What's past Buffalo?
Canada.
Are you on the border?
Yeah. I'm closer to Toronto than I am New York City.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like Toronto is maybe a 4-hour drive.
How far is Niagara?
Niagara is like 45 minutes. It's like probably from like downtown Nashville to Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost like a suburb of Niagara.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
And the Niagara over the border is a lot nicer than Niagara in the States.
Very true.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like the two different St. Louis's.
And what's great about like going up to Toronto is you can drive like maybe 2 hours, park, and get on a train and hop right up into Toronto and not have to worry about parking or any of that nonsense driving in because traffic's fucking horrible. Like getting into the city. So
it's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, you guys, you want to plug anything else? Like, find your band.
And when can we expect to hear the finished version of Kerosene?
So we're still like up in the air on. I almost kind of want to release the song like on the same day as the music video.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Just because I don't know how. I'm trying to figure out the algorithms and all this kind of shit and how this all fucking gets the most views or whatever. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just release it when I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. Like, I think that like, especially in our position, I don't have any problem with people trying to get into the algorithm and doing whatever that, especially like when, it's your job and, and people who are trying to really take advantage of that. But it's just like, part of me is just like, man, like I miss the days when it was just like you were a street team and you didn't rely on social media so I think social media has good aspects of it. So trying to figure all that out, like we're just like, man, we're not going to stress ourselves out with that. We're going to put stuff out when we can, and then we will. And then we will do our best to try to promote when it's out. But it's just like the whole trying to create content just for the sake of creating content is just like, I don't know if that's our vibe.
Right on. So is there going to be like, after all the songs are recorded, is there going to be a hard copy version of these, or is it just going to be just digital release only? Are we thinking vinyl? Are we thinking cassette, 8-track?
We've talked about it. So I think all of us would like to have a vinyl. I think that would be cool. I think we're going to look into, what it is. Are people listening to cassettes, or is that just like a thing that's just like cool now? You know what I mean?
I think it's
that's what I'm trying to think or figure out too, man.
Yeah, like
it's something like somebody put on the
yeah, like I can't imagine that many people actually have like cassette players, but maybe they don't. there's some hipsters out there that definitely do. But to answer your question, we would like to do a vinyl. There will definitely be a digital album. And because we still love the whole artwork of an album, and like I mean, we're fucking millennials, so like it is what it is. But like as far as there being like there will be select versions of things for sure. So
right on.
We'll get some stuff. It won't just be digital. We would like to do a hard copy if we can.
Cool. Yeah.
Is this
right
the
on.
album cover here? The album cover? Is that the Kerosene album cover you sent?
So the Kerosene out, where I'm just doing artwork for each single.
Okay.
Yeah, Toby's been just taking it upon himself. Like I said, he's really taking it on, and like he's been mixing and mastering the tracks and getting everything. Like he's been creating the artwork. Like he's been on the damn thing. He's just like been asking like, what do you guys think? And we're just like like he's like Goku holding the spirit bomb, and he's just like, give me your energy, and we're just like, all right, brother.
Nice.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it suck? Is it good?
Yeah,
okay, cool, let's go.
All right. So Mark's got the Warlock bass. When are you guys getting your Warlocks guitars?
Right, so I had a hard conversation about this the other day. So the Warlock bass is cool because it's like, how do you say this? I think Toby, didn't you have like a BC Rich when you were in high school?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well,
nice.
We can have this conversation. So, because like to me, the BC Rich guy was a guy that was trying too hard. It was just like, nah.
We had a whole conversation about that. I'm just remembering about that right now.
Yeah. I'm like, when I was in high school, if you had the BC Rich, it was just like, you're trying too hard. Like, they're not actually that cool. You know what I mean? Like, you can get an Epiphone and like you're just trying to be flashy for the sake of being flashy. It doesn't actually work any better. You know what I mean? So I was an Epiphone Les Paul guy myself.
Right.
Nice.
Well, Mark's not really a bass player. I consider him a drummer.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I mean, I can tell you by the amount of weed he smokes at band practice, he doesn't consider himself to be a bass player either.
He does a great job.
He does do a good job. He does do it, yeah.
But he's a drummer.
Yeah. Well, that BC Rich looks fucking amazing. I saw that from afar.
Cool.
You know.
I support it. I totally support it. I thought when he got that thing, I was like, dude, that's rad. But it's rad after the fact. If we were in high school, it wouldn't be rad.
Yeah. He's just got to get some like bleached out jeans and some big white high top like Nikes just to like just to tie in that BC Rich, you know. Yeah.
I would love nothing more. I would love it.
Do like that.
Give that kid a fucking yo-yo too. Like,
yeah. Just give it that, you know. He just has to embody the original bass player of Megadeth. His name escapes me now, but
Elfman.
Yeah, just
good.
Yeah, Danny.
Elfman,
Yeah.
Danny Elfman. Yeah, it's like fucking
Danny Elfman played.
No, not Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman.
Oh, not Danny. That's the
fucking Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, he played Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
Shit.
Somebody said
What's his name?
Somebody said he's a diddler. I hope he's not.
Who knows? I mean, Danny Elfman's weird as fuck, but I hope he's not a diddler. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to lose another one.
No. I always wanted to see that. I see at the Hollywood Bowl, like every so often, they'll do like the Danny Elfman stuff where they'll all do the music with the movie scenes playing behind them and shit. And then they'll do some Oingo Boingo stuff. And then they'll do more like, you know, fucking Edward Scissorhands and shit like that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Dude makes great soundtracks.
He sure does.
David Elfison.
No, I'm Russ.
Dave Elfison.
Yeah.
We were in the right ballpark. We
were there. Yeah.
We just had the wrong lettering. You know?
I just said Megadeth was my favorite record, and I couldn't fucking name the goddamn game.
Yeah, true.
That's a wrong answer. That's almost as bad as the kick drum.
I don't care. I don't care. I can't play bass either because I got to follow the kick drum. I don't know what the fuck that is. So,
Hey man, God, it's at least it's not a the Michelob Select that young Nathan sports.
Yeah, you guys tear him up on that, huh? We're gonna turn that. I'm gonna get you a shirt made with him on it.
We're talking about Nate from Catastrophes.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish I had that picture on. I wish I had that
Yeah.
picture right now. Show
Giving him grief for the Select.
the kid's got the best of intentions, and he's having.
Yeah.
He's a good
It's
dude,
nothing
yeah.
but love from his uncle.
Yeah. But no, I got some things to teach him myself. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. He's a young Padawan.
If you watch this, Nate, I love you, buddy, but I got some things we need to talk about. Yeah.
You heard it from him.
We're going to be hanging out at in Gainesville this weekend. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's going down there with you?
Yeah. He's driving down. I'm flying down. I've got two buddies up here in Buffalo that are flying down too. So, yeah. Going to be a good time. Yeah. So,
hey, tell everybody about us. We'll come play.
Yeah. I mean,
as soon as they give us a spot, we'll come play.
yeah. I'll get no concern on the bill. So yeah, we'll have Nashville representing. Yeah. Maerens, fucking no concern, and Second South.
And see, and you can just use everybody from those bands to become no concern.
Oh, will you fuck off?
Yeah, I got a PA. I got a PA and a generator, man. We can just show up and fucking play.
Bam. That's all you need, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Style.
Well, cool, homies. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful Wednesday evening.
Thanks for having us, man.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Can I ask?
God damn it.
Can I ask?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Russ has one more question for you guys.
Hit me with it.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
I would say a hot dog and a hamburger are both technically a sandwich, as much as people don't want to admit it. By definition, I don't like the answer. I don't like it. I want you to understand I don't like it. But, yes.
I appreciate that.
By definition, a hot dog and a hamburger is a weird fucking sandwich.
And I think after this answer, I think I can retire this question now.
I mean, I don't
know. I think we just need to get a compilation of all of the answers and just have like one sound bite.
I'm going to.
I don't understand what like where the argument is. Of course, it's a sandwich. It's meat and buns. Like,
but then again, I'm gonna say this.
Sideways.
We're not gonna get into this because we can make an entire podcast just on this.
Right.
I'm also a cook and I'm a big food guy. Okay, so I would say a hot dog is almost an in between a burrito and a sandwich.
Oh, damn. We brought burritos into it.
So it's almost like a caterpillar who's not formed into a burrito. It's almost like a weird fucking burrito from like the 80s. It's like a horror movie. You know what I mean? But I would still consider it a sandwich because but I mean, anything from any fucking country or whatever, you're going to have a carb that is your fucking, your vehicle. You're going to have a protein, and then you're going to have whatever. So, essentially that is a sandwich. But, a burrito is technically a Mexican sandwich. But then there's a torta. You know what I mean? So then, you know what I mean? So, there's this is a whole nother podcast. You guys can have me on, and we'll do this.
Dude, yes.
But
sold.
Get everybody on here.
A hot dog, in my personal opinion, is an in-between between a burrito and a sandwich.
All right. There we go.
Better than I could have said anything. Yeah.
Peace, guys.
Good job.
All right.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having us
Have
on.
a good night, guys. Thanks.
Later, dude.
Welcome to the recap.
Yeah, the recap with 7 and attitude.
There's lasers
Yeah.
going off behind us.
So Maerens are awesome, man.
Oh yeah, fucking fun, dude.
Yeah. To run for fun, I've never wanted to sign up for that. And I feel like I could probably benefit by doing that. I totally, yeah, I totally, maybe I should, I don't know, man. I was born with, flat feet. So, had to wear special shoes when I was a little kid. Yeah. I didn't have like the leg braces or anything like that, but I had these they looked like white Doc Martens when I was like a little kid. So I've never been that much of a runner. But I
don't even run to the mailbox. I mean, unless there's like unless there's like a bee coming at me.
And then you're also running and you're a ninja because you're like air chopping. Great guys.
They mentioned they were talking about Sandlot. We're talking about the dog, My neighbor, when I was like 7 or 8, had a dog that, to me, that's what it looked like to me. And it bit the back of my my ankle.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. Right. Where your shoe rubs up against the back. For the longest time, I was afraid of all dogs.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Even my own dog.
Dude, I got bit by a dog when Blacklist Royals were on tour. And I'm going to save this story for another episode. Sure, but I mean, ever since then, I'm like, I've been hesitant on dogs. I go over to somebody's house and they're like, my dog is and I'm like, peace, I'm out. But getting bit by a dog sucks. But back to Toby and Joseph, man, great guys.
Joseph,
I can't wait. I'll send you over the rough mix that Toby sent me of Kerosene. Seriously, when I saw Maerens play for probably like the first or second time, they had this song. They played it every time I saw them, but this song is the one that always stuck out, and it's got a really cool vibe. So I'll send it over to you after the episode. But everything else that they've put out, been really freaking solid. Yeah, I totally dig those guys.
And then to find out he's the one doing everything, that's really cool. Recording.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Like he had mentioned, the new track sounds way better than the first one he did, but it's only going to get better. And then obviously he'll go back and fix them all up and then all line up. It takes you to get there. And then by the time you get to that last song, you got your template now.
For sure. Yeah. And like he said, him and the bass player, Mark, they both went to school for recording engineering. So you've got Mark helping out if Toby lets him, and obviously Toby knows what he's doing. So I wanted to ask him when Second Self was recording with Drastic if he found himself kind of peeking over Drastic's shoulder and being like, maybe turn up the bass just a little bit, just tweak this a little bit, maybe take Nate down a hair, but we'll save that for another episode.
They're good dudes, man. Really cool ones. I had fun with this one. I had fun with them all. But there's just you got different feels when you go into them, and
for sure,
really cool. We all started off like robots, you had a robot moment. Everybody had a robot moment. Joe had a robot moment. Toby just left us. Left us. You guys just left us.
Whatever.
But man, so that was fun, and I guess I like the format we keep doing. I hope you guys out there listening too. Again, if you made it this far, text me and or message me and just say something about that you
Yes.
heard this. And if you did hear this, maybe something will come your way. Who knows? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
Like,
what
share, follow.
subscribe,
Yeah.
which we should.
Subscribe.
I guess we need to do that at the beginning of the episode, huh?
Yeah.
We
And
need to do
just,
that.
another thing, I am Nathan Colonel's hero, muse, inspiration, guitar hero, songwriter extraordinaire.
Guitar Hero. I am his god of thunder.
Life coach. So, yeah, I promise.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we need to get him on with the West. Well, we already had those two on together, but then we can get like, maybe Toby or or the other Nate or get like somebody from all these different bands and just have them all talk.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody from Rough Dreams or something. I don't know.
Cool. Well, all right, man. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay, and yeah, we'll talk soon.